Welcome back to a new episode of Filthy Casual. I'm back with Nick, learning new games. Today we're doing
Pokémon GO.
Pokémon GO. I did Pokemon before and was confused, and now now we're back.
It's easier.
It's easier. It is easier. I haven't, I'm not told. I've been playing a little bit. I got some Pokemon, and for people that know Nick and been following his channel, Trainer Tips, he's a Pokemon GO guru. So they say.
Some things.
You know some things.
I know some things.
So so let's talk about Pokemon GO. So for people that haven't, if you don't know what Pokemon GO is right now,
where are you?
You're really not watching my channel correctly. You're not even in this world. What's going on? Okay, so unlike most people, I downloaded the app upon the day. If you saw on the Snapchat of the day when it came out, and Nick was kind of jumping, super excited and shit.
I was excited.
You were excited. People hit me back on Snap like, dude, he's really hyped about Pokemon GO. But then also a lot of people flipped out. Were like, hit me like, it's out and no one could get it that day. Remember?
Right. Yeah.
But because he was a beta tester, that shit was on point.
Early access.
Yeah. So I downloaded it when it came out later that night, midnight or whatever. And so what I've been doing personally is catching Pokemon. And that's all I've been doing.
That's a good thing to do.
Is that what most people are doing right now? I don't think a lot of people. I don't know what the hell I'm doing with all these Pokemon. My Pokemon's is booting up, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely where you want to start. I mean, you can start challenging gyms, but I'm sure you've noticed stuff in gyms is way stronger than what you're catching right now.
Okay, I've been to 2 gyms.
Okay.
And I got fucked up at both of them.
Yeah.
But one was like a level 2. I feel like I could beat a level 2 gym.
It depends.
But I don't even know. I don't get it.
The gym level could be low, but the Pokemon in the gym
Okay,
could be
explain
strong.
shit. I don't even know.
Alright, so let's look at your Pokemon.
Let's look at my Pokemon. Okay, let's look at it. I got some sexy Pokemon here. First of all, my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah.
This guy right there.
Honor,
the fucking Pontia. Actually, it's not Pontia. Yep. It's a Ponyta, huh?
That is correct.
But I've been calling it Pontia because I knew a girl named Pontia.
Okay, so this number at the top, CP, that is your measure of the Pokemon's power.
What's that mean?
Combat power.
Combat power is 143?
And it's...
143 is code for... I love you. Okay, so how powerful is that? That's my most powerful guy.
That's...
Not
low.
powerful.
That's low.
That's my most powerful dude.
My stuff's not great right now, just because I'm saving it, but I'm in the 800s.
That's your top dude is an 881?
Yeah. CP, it's an aggregate of 3 hidden stats: attack, defense, stamina. You don't really have to worry about them because you'll never see them.
Say that one more time.
Attack, defense, stamina.
The
game will never show you what they are.
It's like damage, critical strike.
It's like
magic.
Attack is it affects the amount of damage you deal. Defense reduces the damage you take in a battle. Stamina determines how much your HP is.
And how do they come up with this magical number?
Pokemon have base stats, which you learned from Roger a long time ago.
Shout out to Roger Base.
They used the same base stats to kind of come up with these numbers. So Pokemon just have set stats, and you can look them up online if you want to see them. There's tier lists, so you can know which Pokemon have the highest
I just want a dope squad to go fight people.
You can do that.
Do I just need one Pokemon, or do I need like a gang of them?
You need several, just to cover type advantages.
I'm the fire type.
You can have fire type, but then you're going to get hosed by a water type.
Yeah, water does put out fire, doesn't it? How many? There's more than just earth, wind, fire, and water?
There's 18 types in Pokemon.
Fighting type?
Fighting, yep.
That doesn't make no sense to me. They're all fighters. Right?
I think fighting represents like
they have arms. They have arms.
Combat.
The ones that have fists and arms.
Yeah.
Those little muscle guys with arms, and I can feel those dudes.
That's
the other thing. I got a bunch of the same dudes.
Yeah. So, unlike standard Pokemon games, the main series, the way you power up Pokemon in this is with candy, and you get candy by catching them. So if you want to power up your Ponyta, you need to catch a ton of Ponyta to get more Ponyta candy.
I got one pony. Well, I got power up Stardust. What's that?
Stardust you need to power up also, and that's not specific to any one Pokemon. You have the same Stardust pool, and you use it for all your Pokemon.
And then evolve. I can't even I can't even hit the evolve button.
Yeah, so you need 50 candies to do that, which is a lot.
I gotta find 50 Ponytas?
You get 3 candies for catching it. You get 1 candy for transferring it to the professor. So
I only have 1 candy.
Did you power it up?
I did power up.
There you go. You probably used 2 of those candies to power it up.
I didn't know that, but I did power it. I didn't even know what I'm doing to power it up, but I figured this is my favorite Pokemon. I might as well power up this one if I'm gonna power up any of them.
So I'll tell you right now, don't do that.
Don't power up
Not yet.
any of them.
Not yet. You want to save those candies until you're higher level.
So I fucked up already.
You did.
I want to power up some. I was bored of just catching them. I wanted to press some other buttons.
That's okay. That's understandable. But if you want to be efficient with your candies, you gotta wait. So you see how these Pokemon, they're all in like
That
the
guy's
70s.
cool. Cobra
their
Commander.
CP is all under 100. But as you level up, you'll start catching stuff higher, like mine. 800, 600, whatever.
They come into you at 600.
The higher your level is as a trainer, the stronger the Pokemon you find in the wild.
So I'm only finding the scrub ass ones.
If you were to start powering up
garbage.
now, you're going to find stuff that outclasses that Ponyta by hundreds of CP.
So I'm basically not gonna win any fights.
Not yet. It's going to take a while.
Even if I am a better fighter.
Think of it like League, where you got to get to level 30 to start being competitive.
Oh, so I'm not there yet.
Right.
Okay. I have a gang of these Reinhorns.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one of that dude, and he's
Really?
he's cool looking.
It's cool.
I got a gang of these friggin' snakes too. My little Severus snake,
Yeah.
which I didn't realize Ekans is snake backwards. Y'all told me that. That was witty. So I was trying to get clever with Severus, and we were like, well, we started out clever. I was like, oh. Someone said on Twitter, like, oh, you should have just put Severus backwards, because then you would have been double
There you
clever
go.
on their clever,
There
but I'm
you
not
go.
that clever. Just. So now what do I do? What do I do with them? Do I
Yeah, so basically what you want to do is transfer them.
transfer
Get rid of them. Because you
to
don't need
who?
them.
I sell them?
To the professor. Transfer to the professor basically means
Who?
you get rid of it.
That dude
and
with
it
the white
never
hair?
comes back. That dude.
Where's he at?
I don't know what he's doing with them, but he's going to send you back candy. So let's check one that you have duplicates of. Well, that's your first one. You nicknamed it. That's got sentimental value.
Yeah, tricycle, dude. I
Alright,
like
so
Triceratops.
take another one, a different Rhyhorn.
Reinhardt?
Scroll all the way down on his page
What do you mean?
to the bottom.
Dude, I literally never...
You.
I've only went left and right. I didn't go up and down.
Yep, there's more.
There's transfer down there.
There's more.
There's more than
So
one.
look, it shows you the moves. That's important. You gotta know what moves they have. It tells you the type of the
But
move.
he has 2 moves.
2 moves. Every Pokemon has 2 moves.
Rock Smash and Bulldozer. The other Pokemon had a lot more than 2 moves.
Yeah, they have 4. 4 in the main series.
I thought he had a lot, but you can only choose 4 of their moves.
Yeah, they have a huge move pool, but you can only know 4 at a time. This is different. It gives you 2 moves. That Pokemon will always have
So let's
those
not
2
think
moves.
about the other Pokemon.
Right, this is completely different. Throw it all out.
Fuck that other Pokemon. Not really. I'm still gonna go back to that Pokemon. But this is entry level. I'm good. Okay.
This it tells you the move, the type of the move, which is important to know.
Bulldoze, ground,
Those is ground type.
and Rock Smash fighting.
Yep. It tells you the power of the move. That's how much damage it does. That's its base damage, and then there's a damage formula that. Yeah.
Dungeon and Dragons dice rolling.
A little bit more math, but something like that.
So now what do I do with this thing?
So
I
okay,
transfer. I
so
press
you wanna
transfer. Or
transfer
no?
it. Yeah. Go ahead. Hit transfer.
Transfer now.
It gives you a little confirmation.
You
that
can't
you're sure.
take it back after it's transferred to the professor.
It's gone forever.
Yeah.
So you send it to him.
Fuck this Reinhardt. I mean,
And
not
there you
really.
go.
That's it. I get 1 candy for that?
You get 1 candy.
If I got higher CP, do I get more candy?
Nope. It's always 1.
I should transfer the lower guys.
Transfer the lower ones. So what I like to do is once in a while I'll go through my list and I'll look at my duplicates. I'll transfer the weakest ones and keep the strongest one.
Okay, so check this out. My Severus is 19, but I got this 71 one up here. Guess what's gonna happen, you guys? I'm gonna rename that other one Severus. I wouldn't tell anybody I was doing this if we weren't taping it. Severus.
Severus 2.0. New and improved. No one's gonna know.
No, we're gonna put 2.0.
You're
2.0.
gonna keep going up. You're gonna end up with Severus 19.0 by the time you start powering them up.
But it's gonna be that same one.
You're gonna catch a stronger one. You're gonna continue catching stronger ones.
So I can't just roll with my one roll dog the whole time?
You can, if you want to play like sentimental and build this relationship with your Pokemon.
That's what I'm talking
but
about.
if you want to be economical with your Stardust, you want to start with one that's higher CP.
How do I get them all in a row, the right ones? How do
Okay,
I do
so
that?
this bottom button right here, it gives you options to sort. I sort by number just because I know where the Pokemon are in the Pokédex. If you don't know that, you can sort by name.
You know where they are in the Pokédex?
I do.
Who's the number one?
Bulbasaur.
Who's the last one?
First generation is Mew.
Where's Pikachu?
25.
Fuck. Number. No, I can't do the number. I don't know what we're talking about.
Do it by number, because then I can explain.
Let's do it by number. Okay.
So you can see.
As long as they're all in a row, the ones that are friends.
Exactly. It'll show you Ekans, and then Ekans evolves into Arbok, which is Cobra backwards. Also clever.
So should I trade all those bastards?
You do, but look, it's low. It's weak.
It's not that weak. Got 72.
Do I need to show you my 800s again?
No.
So when you have them sorted like this, you can see it'll put your strongest one first. So I would just transfer the bottom 3,
So,
and then in a couple of days...
Transfer?
Transfer.
Later.
In a couple of days, when you've caught more stuff, come back through and do it again.
I have the Severus and the Arbok.
Yeah. So in this
What do I do with them?
In this case, I would probably keep the Arbok.
And kill that guy?
Yeah. You're already on 3.0.
Severus 3.0.
High turnover.
And where were you at 3.0? So I'll do that with all these guys, but keep one.
Keep one.
I do have the incubator egg. I can never click on it.
Yeah. Okay. So to use that, go back to your Pokemon list and then go to the eggs tab.
Oh, so I have 8 of 9 eggs. You can only have 9 eggs.
You can only have 9 eggs.
I'm almost all legged up, y'all.
That's your list of eggs. It tells you the distance required to hatch them. That's how far you have to walk. With the game open, it won't count your distance if the game isn't running.
So I actually have to walk with an egg.
Yep.
Like in my incubator.
Yep.
I already have an incubator.
Yeah. You get one infinite use incubator when you start the game. If you want more, you can get them as a reward when you level up, or you can buy them from the shop for coins.
But why would you need more than one incubator if I already got an incubator?
It's just if you want to hatch more than one egg at a time, which I do.
You do?
I have 9 incubators.
What the fuck? Doesn't work in a car?
Doesn't work in a car. It's too fast. There's a speed cap. I'm not sure
Hoverboard?
what it is. Hoverboard, I think you're good because I've skated around 10 miles probably on the skateboard and it counts that. But the trick is you want to go in long straight lines. If you're just doing short distances, sometimes it doesn't update fast enough to track that distance. So if you want to put one in an incubator, you just select the egg first.
Mm-hmm.
So pick, you put one there, and then just hit start incubation.
So it's just, you're just good.
And then you choose your incubator.
I only got one.
You got one. It's an easy choice.
Infinity. It's like a rice machine. It's like a rice cooker. And then it puts it in the egg.
And that's
there
it.
you go.
So
that's
now you
it.
just walk with the game
but
open.
when it's incubating and it jumps out, do I gotta catch it or do I already own it?
Nope, that's it. It'll show up on the screen.
I birthed
let
you.
know
if I birthed you, I ain't catching you.
Exactly.
I own you.
That's yours.
That's slavery.
That's it imprints onto you like a baby duck.
Okay, that's good. I think that's good information for now. I think our next video for Filthy Casual Pokemon Go Part 2, we're gonna go to a gym. I'm gonna power up all my dudes. Not power up, what am I doing? What am I talking about? I'm gonna condense my shit.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go try to win some. Can I win anything or I can't?
You can come with me and watch me win.
I'm Dante. That's Nick. Trainer tips, killing the game.
Tips.
Pokemon Go. We're caught up in this bitch. We're in there. Pokemon Go time. Let's go. Alright, we out here. Pokemon is being loaded up. I don't know if this is the right. You know when they say you should be like, stop, you're cautious about busting your ass. You know when they say like you're cautious about busting your ass and getting killed and shit. I don't think I should be like, I got a camera in one hand, fucking phone in the other hand. This is like a prime example of fucking crashing.